When you're looking to get out and about, maybe take a vacay, well, Keisha Hines-Harris can help you. She is the owner of HH Voyage Travel Agency. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Nothing better. This is like the best line of work, I think, to be in because nothing makes people happier than planning a vacation.
Correct.
How long have you been doing the travel gig?
It's been a couple of years now, full time. Um,
Nice.
yeah, and I've been planning for my family for many years before that, though.
Of course, that's usually how it begins.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Tell me, what is it about travel that you love?
Oh, one of the main things I love about travel is meeting other new people in their culture, in their environment. And I like a good experience, and the experience is just part of meeting people. So that's why I love it.
Yeah. Do you have any favorite places that you guys have been?
Just like an actor, it's like the last movie is your favorite. I think the last destination we've been is my favorite. So we just came back from Iceland, actually. So
What?
Iceland is my favorite.
Wow. How was that?
Amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
if you've never been to an environment like this where you can see glaciers, you can see waterfalls, and a volcano in the same place, this is the place to be.
I think that's wonderful. You know, it's funny. A few years ago, friends of mine found some really cheap flights to Iceland and went for almost, it was like a 4 day thing, but they loved it.
Amazing, and actually not that expensive like people think. It's really close, only 5.5 hour flight.
Yeah, yeah. That I mean, you. It's almost as far just to go to LA. So there
Correct.
you go.
That's correct.
Um, yeah. So tell me a little bit about how people. Well, actually, let me back up a little bit. What is the most popular travel that you book? Do you have something that you specialize in, or it's really just hey, wherever people want to go?
So mine is more so not the destination, but it's more so the group, or we will also do couples quite often. So families often call me when they want to take their kids. I also have kids, so I understand.
Yeah, so you know all the places you may want to
Correct.
go to keep them
Yeah.
happy too. Awesome. That's really great. And it can be anything, right? Cruise, just tour destinations. Okay.
Yeah, I do a lot of Europe, and funny enough, I'm doing a lot of Africa right now. So Africa is a big destination for 2025 and 2026. Yeah.
Ah, yes. Yeah, I keep, well, 2026. Oh, well, yeah, 2025. I told my husband that's our 25th anniversary. I want to do a
Nice.
safari in Africa. That's awesome. Is that the kind of travel most people are doing, or what are they doing? Everything?
Absolutely. That is like the number one thing. They want to do safaris. They want that unique experience without breaking the bank. So Tanzania has opened up to more travelers. Madagascar has two new resorts with Riu that opened up, which is before they didn't have a lot of tourism because they didn't want a lot of tourism. But
Right.
now they have these new resorts that literally just opened up about a month ago. You're going to start seeing more people book in Madagascar too, which is really a unique destination. So
Yeah.
can't wait to go myself.
Yeah, very cool. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Um, what would you say if you had to give people, one or two travel tips when they're planning? What would you say are like the top two things you need to consider before planning the trip that you want to go on?
So I always say for my own family, for my own self, that think about what you want to spend, because having a budget is great, but realistic budget is something totally different. So I'll always say that. And so when I talk to my clients, I always say, let's talk it out and see what are those deal breakers. What is a must do? So for you, you said you wanted to do that safari, then that's a must do. But maybe you don't need to have a 5-star dinner every night. Maybe you want to go check out and walk around and find someplace local, or maybe a recommendation. So I always tell people, find those deal breakers that fit within your budget. That's
Yeah.
two. I would say the other thing is Sometimes it doesn't have to be all planned out. I'll do the hard labor of giving you all the research. I'll do the bare bones, and sometimes just go have fun and enjoy the destination. You don't have to plan every detail out.
Yeah, yeah, that is great advice. I've traveled a lot. Sometimes an overplanned vacation does not seem like a vacation.
No,
So,
it
yeah.
doesn't.
Yeah, every now and then you need that one day to sleep in and enjoy and just relish in the air, your surrounds.
Yeah, be glad
Yeah.
you're not at home.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly right. So, how can people reach out to you? What's the easiest way?
I would say most of my clients text me at my phone number, 202-250-0596. And they'll say, hey, I'm looking for a trip. But the other main way is email me. It's a quick email. I will get back to you typically in 24 to 48 hours to kind of see what you're looking for when you want to travel. But also, can I give you some tips and tricks about your travel? Like, I like to do off the beaten path. So I really kind of want to know, what kind of traveler are you? Or are you looking for something completely different than you've ever done before? Which is also,
Ah,
yeah.
yeah, that's kind of nice too that you have that in you where you like to just kind of explore new things and you're not, you like to do both or you have experience in both, which is
Yeah.
really quite good. Um, is if there was one thing you'd want people to know who are watching about you and your travel company, what would that be?
I really love helping people plan a great vacation, whatever that looks like, even if that's in the country, if that's out the country, if that's with your kids, without your kids. I want to make sure that you have a great time and that you get what you need out of that. So if it's relaxation or that adventure that you've been looking for, I will hope that you get it from me.
Yeah, that's great. And yeah, I think that it's really good that you provide that one-on-one kind of awareness with people and they feel like you're in their corner. You're in their corner.
Absolutely.
Are there any like specials or sales coming up in the next few months? Like what's big now that people may want to do even if it seems kind of last minute?
So people are booking cruises like crazy for December. It's a lot of great deals through all of them, whether it be Carnival, Royal Caribbean, Norwegian. They're having 30 and 40% off. So you can really get a great deal even last minute. Also, another big destination before the end of this year, New Year's, believe it or not, Iceland is top of people's mind. They want to get out, they want to see those Game of Thrones sites, and they want to just do something different. So it doesn't always have to be a beach vacation. So there's a lot of great deals. I would say a package deal for Iceland for 5, 6 days is well under $2,000 with the flight, with the hotel,
Wow.
with the airport transfer. So just contact me. I just came. I did a lot of research. Actually, explored a lot. So yeah, it's a lot of great destinations. But I would say for me, that cruises in Iceland, if you're on the East Coast here, is going to be one of those top destinations.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Well, look, we appreciate your time this afternoon. Keisha
Yeah,
has HH Voyage Travel Agency, and you can reach out to her if you'd like to plan your next getaway. She
yeah.
will be right there alongside you.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Oh, my pleasure.